G'day members, Jared here, your course superintendent. Just want to give everyone a bit of an update of where we're at with a few works that are happening across the golf courses, in particular the works that are happening up at the first east hole at the moment. So as we walk through this work zone, you'll see we've still got a little bit of turfing to do across the front of this area. The team have done a fair bit of work, and there's a lot of turf that's already gone down. Over 1,000 square metres of wintergreen couch has already gone down over the last few weeks. But yeah, still a little bit more to do. You can see the two new bunkers that have been constructed here. So we're just growing in that turf around the edges of those bunkers just to help with stability and any sand movement that may happen with any wind events. So as we walk through, you'll see this turf has come up really well across the front, and you can still see out the right hand side of these bunkers we've still got quite a bit of turfing to do out through there, which will get done over the next week or so. There has been one slight change to the original plans for this hole, and that was the elimination of a bunker back here on the left hand side of the hole. As we constructed the two bunkers on the right, and to bring them across far enough to help protect the hole a little bit on that right hand side, we just found that there probably wasn't going to be enough room to accommodate a bunker on the left as well. So we've decided it would be a little bit too penal to do that. So the way it's set up now at the moment, you have got quite a large area out to the left here, as whether it's a layup area or a bit of a bailout area to utilise there. So one sort of slight change from the original plans there. Another part of this project at the first hole was the removal of some trees just in this area on the right hand side on the corner, and we've also sprigged this area with some couch material from the work zone at the green end. So we needed to remove these trees just to open up this corner. With the green now pushed back and the tees forward, the landing zones and layup areas have now changed and moved forward. So we needed to open up this corner just to help line of play. As you can see, the 14th West tee just over my shoulder here, we'll be utilising this turf to help us finish off the project up at the first east green surround. There's a couple of reasons behind that. Our turf nursery at the moment, our couch turf nursery at the moment, it's just not up to harvest state at the moment. We've taken a lot of turf off that nursery over the last 2 to 3 years, and it's just not at a standard at the moment that we can lift turf off it. To save ourselves a few dollars in buying the turf in, we're going to utilise some of the turf that we've currently got on site, and one of those areas will be the 14th tee just over my shoulder here. So we do struggle to get moisture into this tee due to the thatch levels in this surface. So to remove a layer of turf, it essentially is removing a layer of thatch and material from this surface. And being a warm season grass, there's a lot of stolons and rhizomes below the surface that this tee will regenerate itself. So we're ticking a few boxes by utilising this turf, obviously saving a lot of money. There's 1,000 square metres or so of turf here, which is, to buy ins, you're looking at around $10,000 worth of turf. So for us to utilise this, it removes the thatch layer, it helps us out in the long run. At some point we would have to do a major renovation on this tee to remove those thatch levels. So by doing this, we're getting the benefit of being able to utilise this turf up at the new first surround. So over the coming weeks you will see the surface removed from this tee, and that will grow back in. Within a week of taking the surface off, you will see a bit of a green tinge to it where this grass starts to regenerate, and within a 3 or 4 week time frame, we'll have a surface back on this tee. We can still utilise the tee with the top removed from it. With the thatch levels that are in it, we're not taking the surface back to bare dirt. It will be still a thatch level there, so it still can be played off. Given that it is a par 4, which you're generally teeing your ball up on a tee, we can still utilise this tee, so there'll be no need to be playing from a forward type area. We can still utilise this tee. So that's about all from our end for now, and we'll be chatting to you all again soon.